Hi guys. So, one quick question I had the other week. A lot of people had too, and it just so much happened that I put it away. It's on my list, but anyway. So now I got the chance to do a reading on it. So it's about Space Force. Oh. So so what the hell is that? Okay, so I was somewhat intrigued by it because I felt like it could be the thing that I had seen before, which is that thing that Putin pushed, which is this kind of research center. And I wonder, okay, and it's obviously an attempt to distract from something. And so, what is it distracting from? So, okay, so that's it. It's just a brief reading here, and what's going to happen to it is going to, okay. So, what is that? What the hell is this? What the hell is Space Force? So the first thing I get, guys, is like them laughing. I see parents like, ha ha ha, like it's bullshit. A lot of it is bullshit, and it also shows that Putin has convinced Trump to that he wants a Cold War era type. So he wants to create a. I feel like Putin is obsessed about Cold War. Okay, he loves creating. It's like he feels, and I've read this about. I've seen people who are Russia specialists talk about this. How apparently how Russians have a sense of inferiority, and they're kind of like they feel like they were defeated. They want to win again, or they want revenge. So that's why Putin's so obsessed about the past. So they're creating these things, and it's all about like distraction about the whole thing about the. It's interesting because it's very interesting guys when you think about back in the 60s, even 50s, when you look a lot of, especially a lot of, I say culture, but there was the World's Fair. There was a lot of, because I've studied architecture of that period too. And it's very interesting how the ideas about the future is so clear. And there was a lot of hope, and it was very interesting. The future was a very big thing. And now Trump is all about the past. So of course they look for something that existed in the past, like very much like the space race and stuff. So anyway, so it's showing that this time though it's distraction, and also it has to do. Putin is very interested in radars for some reason. It goes back to something I was saying before. There's something where either he wants the U.S. technology on radars, he wants to know what that is like, but it's basically bullshit. Okay, it doesn't. It shows. Is anything gonna? Oh, is anything going to happen? Oh, okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, guys, I think it could be the thing that I was saying before because it's showing. I'm like, why are they doing this? What is this for? What's going to happen? They want to create this thing so they can build something away from NASA, away from the eyes of the military and everything else. They want to have so that this what does this, do you see what I mean? It's kind of like they want this technology that's gonna. Let me just say it. I think that he wants greater surveillance, Putin. Okay, and this is a great excuse for them to build this without the knowledge and oh, I'm going to do secret. Oh yeah, oh yeah, without the you know what I mean? Like we're going to build, we're going to say is one thing, but it's another. Oh yeah, nobody knows. Oh yeah. So that's kind of their plan here. There would be like a great ruse. Uh-huh. But guys, what I see, and it's so sad because it reminds me of things I remember from specific things about Brazil. Like they have these construction projects that get a lot of money but never get built. It's kind of like this. They want all this money spent into these things, and it's all for their friends and their. So I think nothing really happens. Just I need to know because the Congress is not going to prove anything, and the military is like, oh yeah, bitch, no. So it's all propaganda, marketing bullshit. Okay, that's what I think. And one thing I guess I'm gonna ask this question, but I think I know the answer. And I'm thinking, when I saw this, I was like, wait, we already have NASA. Why not just use NASA? No, because Putin wants to, like I said before, guys, when I discuss propaganda and disinformation and their techniques, they always want to challenge American icons. So they're not going to give value to, they want NASA to be forgotten. They want NASA to be minimized, okay, because they want to destroy the old icons and they want to create bullshit versions. You know what I mean? Um, to what was I going to say? Yeah, they want to create bullshit versions to go take place and looking ahead of it. The other thing that I'm thinking too, guys, I know in Silicon Valley there are several companies that are building rockets, and there's some very big VCs that are investing in them. So this all could be kind of a great milking project for them. Okay, as you know, there are several libertarians that have a lot of government contracts, like Palantir and a lot of those. Okay, so I feel like it's also a way for some of the people like that to get a government contract. But I still don't think. I feel like it's like something related to Trump and Putin here. I don't think it has to do with American companies, to be honest. Okay, and yeah, because I see, it's so interesting. I see Putin he wants meta surveillance, not just the internet, but also from above. So it's more like a meta plan for him than it is something actual. So, and why now? Okay, why was this published? Is there a purpose to this? It looks like propaganda to me. Is there a purpose? They're trying to obviously trying to distract always, and they have this weird inability to articulate the future, right? So even their idea of the future has to do with the past. So it's like futurism, right? In a sense of it's like a sauce almost. Oh, here's future sauce. They don't really, they always want to go back. Because as you probably know, a lot of those people, the great majority of them, they hate the 60s. They want the world to have stopped before the 60s and like make it never happen. So what would have looked like? And so it goes back to the era of, I believe, probably the early 60s before the civil rights era came. So it was stop the world in 1962, something like that. The latest. Cannot deal with later than that, no. So it's kind of funny. So anyway, so that's what I see, guys, okay, for this thing. So will anything happen? No. And I see, guys, because I see they were kind of talking about it, bullshitting, whatever, people who were working this project, and then I see, and then when people go, I don't know if investigators or whoever goes after Trump leaves, they go in, and I don't know if you've ever seen images of Chernobyl, the place where there was in the 80s the nuclear disaster. Everybody had to leave in the middle of whatever they were doing, and that's it. Kind of like the same thing I see for this I guess project or office or something. They abandon everything in the middle. They leave in the middle. They abandon. They just walk away when Trump leaves. There's nothing there. So they see them like sketches or drafts of ideas, but nothing really comes to fruition. So that's that. And I think, like I said, guys, it's a way. Nothing gets done in the Trump era without a kickback. So it's, like I said, it's both kickback and a big Russian interest. Okay, so because it's saying here from Putin's perspective, nothing can be done without surveillance. So it's so weird, guys. It's almost for them that before they have any plans, they need to have the smoke and mirrors machine working 100%. And that's what he wants. That's the whole basis for everything here, is how to obscure. And that's one way. Okay, so that's it. Okay, I don't think I want to do cards for this. It's not. It's not that important. Okay. All right. Bye.